Brought to you by the EveryDollar app. Start budgeting for free today.
So I'm calling in because my wife and I are in baby step 2 and trying to get out of debt. And about a year and a half ago, I got my wife a horse lease started because she loved being with horses and working with them. She was at the time volunteering at a horse center for people with disabilities. So she got to basically just shovel poop and be around horses, but didn't get to ride ever. And I saw how much joy that was bringing her, so I got her this horse lease.
What's that mean? Can you explain that more to me?
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, so basically we pay $350 a month, and she can go out to this property and ride the horse whenever she wants. Her, myself, and the kids, actually. So it's been a lot of fun, but I'm wondering if we're being irresponsible since we're in baby step 2.
Can I ask more? I'm just going to dig deeper on the horse lease real quick. So there's several horses on the property and she can ride any horse, or does she kind of get assigned a horse that's her horse? Tell me more about it. Is it personal? Is it?
Yeah, so we just have the one horse that we have access to.
And how long have you been doing this?
About a year and a half.
Year and a half.
And,
okay.
and the idea of her giving this up is met with what kind of reaction?
Not great. A lot of tears, and she feels like it just helps her a lot emotionally.
Yeah.
Wow. How long would you have to give it up? How long is you guys' journey? Are we talking?
Well, so I don't. So we have like $21,000 in debt. I've got $3,000 on the last credit card, $5,000, maybe it's over 21. So $5,000 on my truck, and then I just got a personal loan for $15,000 to cover last year's taxes, because that was the first year we'd ever had to pay taxes.
Okay, so you're at 23 now.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that it, or is there more?
That's it.
Okay. And what's the income? Sorry, Ken.
No, go ahead.
Make about $120,000.
Oh. Okay. So why this is going to be gone in a year? You're going to live on 100, and you're going to knock this out in 1 year, or less?
Yeah, shooting for like 9 months.
Yeah.
Good for you. Can she work, or does she work outside the home?
So she homeschools our 3 boys and stays at home.
That's not what I asked. Can she work?
So she does sometimes.
Doing what?
I'm a trim carpenter, and so when we're done with houses, the general contractor that I work for will hire her to go in and do the post-construction cleanup.
And what kind of money does she make, and how long does it take her to make this money?
It's very sporadic because it's just when we finish houses. So it could be like 3 right in a row, or like the next one we'll have is maybe 2 months away.
How much time does she take when she cleans?
1 to 2, 1 day usually.
1 day. And so she's able to do this with the kids?
Yeah, usually we just have my father-in-law babysit.
All right. I'm gathering information over here.
I'd simplify it. I'd simplify it like this, and some people might hate this answer. Technically, if you're in baby step 2, you cut out things like this.
Yeah.
Now, you guys you're not burning like some people are in debt, and you could be if you choose not to go hard on this, but you're going to be out of debt so quickly. What I'd say is if you want to spend $350 and keep this horse lease up with this horse that you've probably established a relationship with, just earn the $350 a month. Earn it back. Go out and get a job.
First of all, I am shocked right now, but I love it.
Because
I thought you were going to go hard on this one. But
it's an amount of money that is truly not going to make or break them to that extent.
Yes, but I'm with you. I want to make sure the audience hears this.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that Peter hears this. I love this idea because that's what I was going to say.
Go earn it.
Mama needs to go make the $350.
Yeah.
Or there is no horse.
Yeah. Because
she's got to cover the horse. But I do have one question on that.
What's
Peter, let's say it takes you 9 months and all this is clear. Is that the number you gave us?
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're shooting for, yes.
What's the name of the horse?
Jesse.
Is Jesse going to be available for lease 9 months from now?
It's certainly not guaranteed.
Is Jesse old?
Well, that doesn't
No.
make any difference because if Jesse dies, we can't lease him anyway.
I know, but I'm just saying maybe she wants to live out Jesse's last 9
I'm
months.
going to throw a wrinkle into this, Peter and Jade. I'm going to throw something out and let you two discuss it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I like your idea, but I think the better idea is to go talk to Jesse's owner
Okay.
and tell Jesse's owner what the story is.
Okay.
And say 9 months from now, we're going to be debt-free, and this is super important to my wife. I need to know that we can jump back into the contract and lease Jesse 9 months from now, and I would take the $350 and I would help Mama get motivated to knock this debt out and say we're going to stop riding Jesse for 9 months.
Okay, but
I'm just throwing a hardcore alternative out there. Peter, Jade, discuss.
So, Peter, are you saying that if you were to cancel the lease, are you worried about Jesse not being available and that somebody else would take the lease spot? Is that what you're concerned about?
Essentially, yes. Yeah, she could just lease her out to somebody else.
Which is why I have the conversation with Jesse's owner.
Yeah. Well, but if I'm the owner, if I'm Jesse's owner, I'm like, you want me to hold the horse?
Like, how can she not lease him out to like 50 people? How many times can you ride Jesse in 1 month? I mean, he's got to be available.
So we're there's usually only one.
By the way, I should point out to people who just jumped into the call.
Jesse is the horse.
Jesse is a horse. We're talking about riding a horse.
Yes.
I should have probably made that clear.
Yes.
I'll refer to him as the horse from now on.
Jesse the horse.
So as not to confuse everybody. All right. Yeah, but how many times can you ride the horse in a month? The owner
she goes
can
out
get,
like once a month.
right.
Right?
So I mean,
twice a week.
Twice. Oh, that's a lot.
Well,
Twice a week for $350. And I don't want to get too deeply into your business, but I did want to ask, because you kind of alluded to it. Does your wife struggle with like anything mentally? Because you said it helps her mental health.
I don't
Yes?
think it's so much like a mental health problem, so much as just like she's with the boys constantly. She homeschools.
yeah, I totally get
and
it.
that's
Got
kind of
it.
like her.
No need
Yes,
to
our
explain.
children drive us crazy. We
Yeah,
are.
She
yes.
needs a little time with nature. Come on.
Okay. I listen, I think Ken's idea can't hurt. It can't hurt you to go by and say, hey, we've got a 9-month window. We've been working with you guys for a year and a half. We love it. We need to temporarily suspend this, and then we'll be back, give him the date and time. If he says yeah, say yeah. But if not, tell mom and be like, hey, mom, if you want to keep this going, you just got to fund it, because we decided that our priority is paying off the debt. And so we decided that that's the priority with our current income. And I want to stand by that. And if you want to do something more,
Go clean some houses.
mama got to fund
Go
it.
clean some toilets.
Well, it doesn't have to be toilets. That's the
trying to-
last thing I'm going to, that's the last job I'm taking.
Trying to make a point. If she really wants to ride the horse, you gotta pay for it.
Create your free every dollar budget today, the simplest way to budget for your life.